Yo, what's up, guys? You got pokeaim here with the next part of next part of Battle Spot to the Top. Today we're using a team that I built with my boy Envy using your guys' suggestions. But it has Dragon Dance Refresh Altaria, Sub, Earthquake, Smackdown, Bulk Up, Lantern. So you guys will see it on your screen, but I have to look at the side to do it. Assault Vest, Sheer Code, Suicune, Miracle, Offensive, Ferrothorn, Choice Band, Infernape, but then even though it was looking really serious, kind of like OUE, we threw on an electric type Dedenne, or Dedenne, whatever you want to say, with Sub, Super Fang, Discharge, Recycle, Starfberry, so it's really fun. Thankfully in this episode we're finally like back from those DCs, so we're just barely above 1500s, which is lame. So this is kind of like the first episode, honestly, since we're just above the 1500s, and again, those DC losses were pretty lame, but I think we figured it out thus far. Excuse me. For those that asked last time why I was looking down here, I have my DS on my desk, and then I have OBS in front of me, so I look up to watch the game, but my DS is where I obviously click the moves. Also, I do not like crew necks. Is it just me? Like, I mean, I wear them, but I feel so suffocated whenever I have them on. And then V-necks are just my favorite because I feel like I can breathe. I don't know, but I didn't have any clean ones, so I have to wash them. But yeah, so as I said, this is a very interactive series. We'll be using your guys' squads. Everything was already put on the screen, so feel free to leave some set suggestions down below. Anything that we haven't used, we'll be going back and forth, and then every other episode, or every 2 other episodes, we'll be using some serious teams that you guys leave. So the people that are serious hardcore battle spot people, leave some teams down below as well. Going back and forth between that. And the last thing I wanted to say, just, you know, leave a comment, man. It helps me out. This stuff helps me out. Part of the reason why I'm doing this is because I want Nintendo, Game Freak, the Pokemon Company International, we can't find a game, but we'll look again. I want the Pokemon Company International to really see that yes, there is a singles metagame that's being played, and obviously the showdown one is there, the one that I mainly play, but as far as that going for, you know, as far as that actually being something that's accepted by them, it's actually an official format, I doubt. I think this is like the most likely that we'll have when it comes to it. But yeah, so leaving a comment, even a PK face, or what you like about it, what you dislike, all that stuff, man. That stuff helps, man. Really. Even if it's like 4 comments are just PK faces, which is just, you know, colon brackets, that stuff helps. It's like, oh wow, there's like 1,000 people commenting on this type of thing. Hold up, maybe we should do something about this. But that's like the part of the reason why I want to do this series. But we'll pause it, guys, until I actually find a battle, and we'll be right back. Right, so I have a game, but I was searching for about 25 minutes, and I could not find one in the rated, so I went to the free battle spot. Of course, I found one the second I clicked it. So what I'll be doing is I'm going to try and just wake up and do these early. Like I already mentioned before, but when I can't get them, I searched for like 20 minutes. I tried. So we'll be going back and forth. I kind of feel like that makes me sad. But you know what? It's fine. His team, Infernape, goes in versus him. I love it, for sure. I actually love Ape a lot. It's a great starter as well. As in a lead, but it's also a good starter, obviously. I'm bringing Suicune because it checks Lycanroc as well as Incineroar, and it could sheer code Vaporeon. I honestly want to hit the sheer code, and I think Lando is the better thing. I'm leaning not towards the Dane, as he does have. He doesn't have a ground type, but if it gets lucky, he can do it. All right, let's go Infernape lead, land on the back, so it gives me a pivot into Lycanroc, and then Suicune as well. I have to be really careful about Kartana, but I don't think it can Oko me unless it crits me, or, which it probably will, I just spoke into life, but unless it crits me or it it's like Life Orb or Bandit. But I think they're all Sash, if I'm not mistaken. Plus, as long as I keep Infernape healthy, and I have the Mach Punch too, so if I get any damage off on it, I'm good. If he leads Kartana, I'm going to assume Sash. Vaporeon lead. Alright, the one Vaporeon lead that could outspeed me is Scarf. Oh, I'm gonna love this. Please. Please don't be Scarf. Thanks. And we're gonna go route to Suicune, and we're gonna start clicking sheer code because I'm trying to get a one. Alright. My opponent is either not EV'd in HP or defense or not EV'd at all. You know what that means. It's definitely time to click sheer code and just abuse the hell out of this. I'm definitely going to be faster. He knows about Scald, though. No turn 1 burn? Crits me. Alright, I'll take a crit, not a burn. Clicking sheer code. I'm trying to see it's a 1-hit KO. I always felt like when you hit sheer code, it's like a slap. It's like a slap in the face. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, first turn? Okay, first try. You already know how we do it out here on the pokeaimMD channel. Yo, that's like not even caring about what your opponent does, honestly. Just doing it. Alright, so I feel like this monster is going to SD. That's a problem, but I think Landorus is the best play. Because I can at least get off an Earthquake. Again, the only thing that will knock me out if he does SD will be a +1 Bloom Doom. And at worst, after that, I'd go Infernape and get outsped. And yeah, but... Alright, thankfully Leaf Blades don't crit me. Even if he does crit me, it'll be annoying, but I do have a Guava Berry. So Earthquake, I actually hit the sheer code immediately. That's how you have to do it, man. Just don't even think about it. I wonder how many sheer codes we can hit today. Smart Strike. Why would you go for the... Okay. I guess when one doesn't work, you just try all of them. That did nothing. Leftovers, too. I kind of want to bulk up. I'm actually, because it's leftovers, I'm not scared of Infernape going down. It won't go down to anything. Any one hit, so I'll bulk up first. And the great thing is Infernape plus Suicune actually checks the majority of my opponent's team, what's left. So great, we pop our Guava Berry, I get the +1. My opponent's smart though, starting to go for the Leaf Blade, so eventually he'll crit me. And again, good thing is my opponent has like one switch into this, and it has to have HP Ice anyway, a Vikavolt, to actually be a threat. And with the +1, nothing on my opponent's team can knock me out in one hit, unless like a Banded Incineroar's Darkest Lair, just because it ignores the boost. But even then it has to be faster, which I don't even think it's even possible. Let me look at my Landorus spread. Actually, no, it's 100% possible because I have 0 speed on this thing. I'm Impish Landorus. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so we get our KO. Not bad. Starting off strong. Maybe I'll do a little bit longer of an episode because... we'll see. And there's Incineroar. So Incineroar actually can outspeed me. Oh, shiny, it's pretty. I actually like the shininess. Actually, I like shiny Incineroar, but now that I look at it on Wi-Fi, it kind of looks like a clown. Which is fine, whatever. I ain't trying to, you know, hate on my clown demographic. You might be out there. I know Blunder subbed to me. That's definitely a clown. Nice. I mean, it's Lando. What do you expect? Sub bulk up Smackdown Earthquake a Guava Bear. That sounds fire. I like how his name's Beast Ball, too. I'm about to name myself Pokeball. That's how it should be. Name yourself after item. Alright. Get our first win. Does it matter at all? No. Not really. Ain't no rated. But yeah. So what I'll do for the series episode is I'll wake up early when everybody in the other side of the world is up. Right now. Actually, man. I don't get how they're not up right now. It's like 9 for them. 9 a.m. Prime time to be battling. This is beautiful. Start your day with a cup of coffee and a battle. That's how you should start. When I was testing for VGC, every morning I'd get like 10-15 games before I actually start doing anything. Just so I could, you know, obviously get better at it. And when I do the same thing with when I do OU lives as well, when I have the time, I'll do like, I'll ladder up to like 1900. The boy has a level 34 Clefable. But Noggin it out, Houndoom, Decidueye. Ground type and grass type. So Dedenne is definitely not coming. Love AV Suicune in this game. It checks Naganadel, Rhyperior, Tyranitar, and Houndoom. I guess the level 30 for Clefable too. No fair resist, so I'm leaning towards Altaria. I honestly think he can't stop me from leading off with it and sleeping. But we're going to lead Suicune, have Altaria in the back because that's a switch into the Decidueye. And last but not least, Landorus gives me an Earthquake immunity. Infernape gives me Mach Punch to check Tyranitar, Decidueye. Yeah, Infernape's better. I think that Altaria is going to sweep this game if it's not just straight up Suicune, since he has one mon that can Oko Suicune, and that's, or even do enough damage to Suicune to Oko, which is a Decidueye. When it first came out, I called it Decidueye. Like Decidueye. Like I read it English, not my language. T-Tar lead. Okay. Oh, let me introduce you to my friend Scald. Okay. So Scald is obviously the best play. I can burn this thing. I can get the KO as well. Or, now hear me out. I can click sheer code. Scald's a better play. Skull's a better play. He does switch out on Sprite to Decidueye, but I mean, even then, if I burn it, I'm staying in and just clicking Ice Beam after, because he can't hit me really much on the special side due to my Assault Vest. And burn plus sand racking up. Ooh, that is some damage. That actually did nothing. I'm faster though, so I do have the option. I'm feeling it. Oh, I'm feeling it. Oh, okay. The best play is to go Altaria, but because Altaria can set up on this and kind of win. No, he avoided me because of the sand. I want to hit more sheer codes. That did nothing. Yeah, this is straight up setup fodder for for my Altaria, so I'm not as worried. Assuming my Altaria loves me. I want to hit sheer code. Land. This is not the best play, but I'm clicking it. Must be nice. I don't care what the next game is. I'm clicking sheer code as well. Alright, so this is a pretty easy Altaria. Come in, Dragon Dance up. It beats literally the majority, or if not the entirety of my opponent's team. Right period is the only thing that kind of gives me problems. And even then, not really. Plus, I'm a really bulky Altaria as well. So we Mega Evolve, Dragon Dance. What type of Altaria was I? A max HP, 92 defense, 172 speed, Jolly Nature. So this thing is just straight up setup fodder for me. And I'll definitely be able to eat a hit from it. Any hit, even a Z move, which I could just roost off next turn. And also at +2, I think I'll knock out Tyranitar, and I'll also knock out anything on my opponent's team. Maybe it's like Endeavor level 34 left. There's a Z move. This will do a lot, but I'm going to say, at most, I'm going to say 70. There's no way it does more, because I'm max HP and I have 92 defense. There's no way this does more. You can Sinister Arrow Raid me all you... Oh, okay, no, this is going to do like 50. Maybe less than 50. I guess that's Brave Bird. Yum. 40. Barely 40. Okay, so I don't want Spirit Shackle to crit me into Shadow Sneak if my opponent has that. They've already shown Leaf Blade, whatever flying type attack that was. I'm assuming they have Spirit Shackle. They could have Shadow Sneak, so I don't want Spirit Shackle to crit me into one. And it is Brave Bird. Cool. That didn't... Alright, we're getting +2 on this bad boy. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. This game's over. This game is a wrap. Get my +2. And then I'm going to attack. There's no point in roosting after. Wasting my time. Probably wasting my opponent's time too. It'd just be a little bit scary. Look at the decision I just like... Oof, 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 oof. You saw that? Just look at the Pokemon. Boy, it's fire. I'm liking this no DCing though. Yeah, this game. As long as it loves me. I think it loves me. It should have max happiness. As long as you love me. Come on. Who said that? Justin Timberlake? I think it was JT. He crit me. I don't care. I don't care. Love me. Love me. Pixelate booster return. Love me. Beautiful. Alright, good. So the Decidueye goes down. At least that frees up my Infernape's close combat. Before I couldn't click it because of this Mon being alive. Whatever my opponent's last Mon is, yeah, that's a game. That's a literal game with, first off, I'm a roost, because I don't think he can knock me out with anything. Kind of risk the roar, but, that's fine. You can't knock me out with anything anyway. I mean, Ice Punch will still be as effective, and this lets me scout for, Avalanche as well. I think this will do around 70 HP. Just about. A little bit more. Maybe 78. So return should 2 a KO, and the only thing I'm worried about is a Focus Sash Tyranitar. I don't think that would work though. Isn't it based on speed? That opponent tried to get rid of me. Alright, so we'll knock it out. And Altaria's going to get a nice little sweep over here. Beautiful, beautiful. So far, Altaria, Landorus, and Suicune all put in work. Happy about it. Hit my sheer code immediately. So even if it is Sashtar, it doesn't matter. If it's Megatar, it doesn't matter either. Like, so, if it was Sashtar, right? And that only happened if, like, Rhyperior ended up living 2 returns anyway. What I think my best play would have been to click Mach Punch. Because I don't want to get the defense drop, so that way if my opponent only has, like, Rock Slide or something, they wouldn't be able to knock me out with that. But it doesn't matter anymore, because Altaria just swept. Beautiful. Magnesium. Wasn't that in the thermometers? Or isn't that in the thermometers? Or is that mercury? Whatever. They're all on Sailor Moon anyway. Actually, Magnesium was not Sailor Moon. What was that? Sailor Venus, Sailor Mars, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Moon. Was there more? I don't remember. I was back in the day. Are they bringing that back too? Continue battling. I'm using Dedenne and Ferrothorn though. I gotta use at least every single Pokemon in this before I stop. I'm excited for whatever Gen 8's gonna be. I'm definitely, for those that are watching and actually enjoy BattleSpot and play it a lot, I definitely will be hopping on BattleSpot immediately as Gen 8 comes out, which is obviously next year, not the one coming out this year. Do I have an opponent? Is that it? Were only those 2 people playing BattleSpot? Alright, I guess we'll just pause it, guys, until we find a guy or a girl or whatever. We'll be right back. Alright, guys, so we got a game. Okay, I actually do like the Dane here. Swanna, Oricorio, and Empoleon are beat by it. Ferrothorn actually looks good here, too. My opponent doesn't deal with those 2. And then maybe I'll... Because Ferrothorn also deals with Nihilego, Empoleon, Swanna, Altaria to an extent, and definitely Silent Toad. Last but not least, it would have to be something that doesn't lose automatically to everything. I think Suicune. Yep. So Dedenne, Ferrothorn, and Suicune are definitely coming in this game. I'd bring Infernape because of its speed tier, but it can't really hit much, I feel. I'm actually leading Ferrothorn. I think it's really solid versus him, just as a lead in general. And because it's offensive, it's actually going to do a lot of damage no matter what my opponent does, or leads off with. I have Bullet Seed, Gyro Ball, Knockoff, and Leech Seed. The set was originally really offensive, but didn't have... It was like Iron Head or something. Changed a lot, Gyro Ball. Might as well, because if we're going max attack, let's just use our strongest attack that we have. So Bullet Seed is relatively free versus my opponent as well. Anything that scares out Ferrothorn, aka the Oricorio, I can switch out into Suicune. But that's if I'm even scared out. And I like the Dame because of its speed tier. So like I said, it can hacks my opponent to death. Gotta be careful about Altaria, but I have 2 checks to it in Suicune and Ferrothorn. So let's see how we do. Oh no no. No no no. I love this music. Look at my opponent's hair. I hope when I get old, I get hair like that. Just like full, just imagine me with like full gray or full white hair. And not balding, because I don't think I will. My dad's like over 60 and full head of hair easily. Alright, easy Bullet Seed right here. No reason to overpredict. If my opponent has a switch in, it's going to be something that doesn't appreciate it anyway. Like, if I get damage off an Oricorio, for example, I'll knock it out with Gyro Ball, no matter what. Seismitoad is a problem, though. My opponent has all-out pummeling Focus Blast. I hope that a max HP Ferrothorn can live that. And the great thing about Bullet Seed is it does not miss. So, let's see. What's your initial switch in? Empoleon or Oricorio? There it is. That's gonna do some damage. We have Bullet Seed, by the way, for like Focus Ashes and stuff. Okay, because I'm Starf Berry on Dedenne, make sure I'm max speed Dedenne. I am. I'm gonna go out to that. It can need a hit. I think I'll be able to eat a hit. And what I can do, I'm assuming what he wants to do is combine into like a Z or something. As he subs. Not a big deal. I can sub as well. This lets me scout for the Z move. If he goes for Combine, Discharge is going to break the sub anyway. If you switch on to Seismitoad, I get behind a sub and I get to go for the Super Fang. So nice Dedenne or Dedenne. Baton Pass. How does Super Fang work on Baton Pass? I mean Substitute. Super Fang affects substitute rather than Pokemon behind it. Okay. I'm assuming this will work. Let's see how that works. Because like this is the biggest threat to my Feral, to my Dedenne. Everything else on his team kind of just loses to this. Not necessarily, but it's really good versus Swanna, and Oricorio is definitely in range. Look at these two subs just chilling, like actually just chilling at each other. This is a good battle. It's like Metapod versus Metapod. What are you doing, my friend? What's the game plan? Well, this is a learning experience for me. Because I know Nature's Madness will break the sub depending on the HP. Yep. Stealth Rock. Hey, that's fine. That is free chip. That's a free 50%. Nice 50% off. Woof. Like Toys R Us right now. Actually, Toys R Us like 80% off. I went there trying to get some good games. Maybe a PS4. I was trying to get a PS4 for 20 bucks. Wasn't a smart decision. Alright, so Earthquake, beautiful. Got some nice damage though. That'll help Suicune 2 a KO with Ice Beam, hopefully, because I'm modest. Dedenne, I'm definitely keeping alive. Alright, let's see. So go Feral Thorn right now. Ideally, you take Earthquake well, as long as this is not max attack. I'm hoping that because you're Stealth Rock, you're more of a support set. See if my opponent doubles though. There's not really much they could double into that scares Feral Thorn though. And I'll definitely Gyro Ball this next time because I've seen his initial switch. Right, little mouse, you deserve a good rest. Go, Feral Thorn. Rock Tomb, perfect. Make me slower, I love it. This Gyro Ball about to be 150 base power versus everything. Alright, so Gyro Ball right now. I'm definitely not in range of being KO'd by Earthquake. And Gyro Ball is going to do a good chunk to anything, honestly. Even the Seismitoad. Yes, it does resist, but I'm max attack. And it's... he literally lowered my speed. So whatever you're switching into, catch this. Oricorio about to drop. Offensive Feral Thorn. Good B, Oricorio. Yeah, you're gone, bro. You're way too fast. Goodbye. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Lovely. Now, depending on my opponent's last, honestly, like I said, nothing on his team could really beat this Pokemon. Swanna. I'm gonna Leech Seed first. Supersonic Sky Strike will hurt, but I want to Leech Seed and go out into Suicune and then just spam the Ice Beam so I can get... There's Supersonic Sky Strike. This is gonna hurt a lot. This is gonna hurt a lot. I gotta be careful because I don't want to lose all my Pokemon that can deal with him. Yep. So the other play I could have made there was gone hard Feral Thorn. I mean, hard Feral Thorn. Excuse me, hard Suicune. Woof, that hurt. But I did manage to land a Leech Seed. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so because I did land my Leech Seed, my opponent might be tempted to go for Ice Beam. Please don't freeze me because then I have to go for Scald, and you can get Size until I Scald, and yada yada yada. Alright, we go Suicune right here and just start spamming Ice Beam. Because the Dedenne wins the game at the end of the day. So I go Suicune. If Hurricane misses, even better for me. This was supposed to have Inner Focus, but I don't know if that's... Well, actually, I could use it on this ladder. Brave Birds. Ooh. Did not expect that. I thought it was... Okay, crap. I thought it was... That's a little bit problematic because I really thought you were the other... obviously, what's it called? A physical set. So now I'm a little bit worried about taking Ice Beam here. But we'll see. They do switch out. Perfect. Okay, so we win. Yeah, because Ice Beam will definitely 2 KO Seismitoad. Unless it's not a Solve S. It could be a Guava Berry. Ipapa, whatever. But this is max special attack modest. That did nothing. Remember when I said that was max special attack modest? That's max special attack modest. What? I mean, this will still do a good chunk to the other mon anyway. And that might have been a 2 KO depending. I want to use the Dane's ability, so if I'm able to knock him out here, I think we win. Rock Tunes me immediately. I mean, you were already faster, so I guess it doesn't matter. I'll definitely have an Earthquake for sure. And you can't Tectonic Rage because you're already Z. Come on. Doesn't KO, man. Come on. Don't crit me with Earthquake, buddy. I'd appreciate that. Endeavor. That's completely fine. I guess it was Sash. I definitely do not mind getting rid of this monster for the fact that my Dedane's about to win. I don't think my opponent realizes that. Dedenne is faster than Swanna. I think Swanna's base, what is it, 98? 99? And Dedane's base 101. Hey, go ahead and Brave Bird me. But you know what? I kind of want to mess around a little bit and see what my Starf Berry gives me. I'm not going to lie. Because Discharge will for sure knock this thing out. I didn't realize it was Brave Bird. I would have definitely stayed on with Ferrothorn. I want to sub though. I want to see what my Starf Berry gets me. With my Cheek Pouch ability, it's really cool. I have Recycle as well in this set, so it's pretty cool. So like, you basically keep recovering HP because of Cheek Pouch, and you know Dedenne can like stall out fatter mons like Crest potentially. Sub my child. Look how happy he looks. Sorry. What are we getting? Oh, defense, not bad, and we get Cheek Pouch. That is so cool. I doubt are we actually be able to take this, but that'd be really cool. If the sub takes this, I'm actually gonna recycle again. I know I win the game, but I'm using the set because it's fun. If I recycle again, it says defense, right? Oh, I want to mess with this. Starf Berry is so cool. If I get crit, I deserve to lose, and I don't really care. Honestly, I wanna enjoy the set. This is the reason why you gave me this. So we'll recycle real quick. Okay, find a nice berry, get my Cheek Pouch, give me speed. This should never knock me out. Told you. Perfect. Alright, let's see what it gives us. It gave me speed. Hey! Alright, let's go ahead and abuse it now. I could actually keep doing this until my opponent kills me, but there's no point. Let me get discharged and win the game. Oh, that's so fun. Nice. Alright, so beautiful. They ain't ever able to win this game for me. That's what I was kind of setting up for. Like Ferrothorn, my opponent had trouble breaking through anyway. Really smart on my opponent's part to switch, actually. I'm assuming it was Focus Sash, Seismitoad, and they predicted the Bullet Seed. Because if I was Power Whip, I definitely think that staying in was the play, so you can Endeavor me, since Ferrothorn just at preview matched up really well versus your squad. But I think what we'll do now is I think that's a good place to end it. That was a lot of fun. So I do hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Leave your sets down below. Any comments, like I said, it helps the series out, man. It doesn't just help me, obviously, on YouTube. It does. But it helps the future of Pokemon. I'm super serious about that. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.